Hey, I'm That.Kiyomi.Simmer, but you can call me Kiyo, and we are here today because I am introducing a new series on my channel. I will be creating my own save file, something I'll call like a Franken file, really, because I'll be making all the Sims, and I'll be making most of the buildings, but if I see some that I feel like would be good for my save file from others, I will be using them, and then, like, at least for the landscaping, because I'm good at landscaping, but not the best. So I'll be using their builds for the landscaping and then completely redoing the floor plans and everything. But in my save file, it is going to be a whole gender bent save file. So I'm going to every world and gender bending every single townie. And the first one we have here is Don Lothario. So when I gender bend them, they will have I'm going to try and have them have the opposite traits of what their other gendered counterpart has. So whatever their traits are, I'm going to try and flip them. And I can't wait. I'm so ready to like gender bend everyone. I wanted to start with Dawn first. At first, I don't know. I really wanted to make this vision of like Dawn that I have as a woman, because Dawn's supposed to be like this suave, sexy Latino player, and so I really just wanted to make this sassy, sexy Latino woman. That's just how I pictured Dawn if he was a woman, and I really like wanted to make her first. So that's why I'm starting with Dawn, because originally I was going to start with Willow Creek, but since I'm starting with Dawn, I guess I'll start with Oasis Springs. But in this save file, his female version will not be living with the Calientes. I'm going to make them separate households. And okay, so the first thing you see is that I rounded out his face a little. He just had really strong features. Not saying that there aren't women with strong features or that they don't look beautiful or anything, because they do. It's just I wanted him to have like a like very feminine face. Like I wanted him to not anything striking, like sharp like sharp jawbone or anything, but like I just wanted him to have like this very feminine face. And I don't know, I just have a picture in my mind of him and like pushing all this long black hair aside and everything. I don't know, I just have a specific vision and I wanted to get to it. I actually tweak her face a lot in this one because I don't know, it was never good enough for me. And I love how she looks at the end. I really do. I'm not even sure if I I feel like I could do better, but I think I really did do a good job at the end. But I think that's just me being overcritical, because I feel like I could have did better. But she does look really pretty, and you'll see in a little bit that like when I gave her new eyes, I actually forgot that Dawn's eyes were green and gave her brown eyes because I wasn't thinking. But that's fine. I realized at the end, like after I was done making the sim over, and I went back and gave her green eyes. So she will have green eyes in the pictures at the end. I just forgot. So just see these nice chocolatey brown ones for the rest of the video. But body wise, I just imagine this super curvy, busty woman. Like I don't know how you guys would imagine Dawn as a girl, but I just imagine this like sex bomb. And I wanted to give her an arm tattoo like Dawn had, but I couldn't find any I really liked or that like suited her. Like I don't think that randomly Dawn would have like a whole arm of gothic tattoos, and it doesn't make sense. Or like these alien tattoos, like it didn't make sense. So I couldn't find any that made sense to me that she would have. And so I was thinking like a thigh tattoo, and then I chose roses because I was thinking when I have how I think she looks in my head, she's wearing red. And so I'm like, all right, red, it's sexy, roses. All right. So like I let her keep like this red thigh tattoo, this rose thigh tattoo, because I felt like, it looked good. It went with that. I tweaked the nose a little bit. I will say it looks different sort of from the original nose. I mean, it is the same nose. I just kept messing with the nostrils and the bridge. But I think even when you look at her, you can still tell it's Dawn. I made her a little shorter, just a little bit. um, I wasn't really sure what I wanted her to wear. I just knew I wanted her to wear something that was like sexy, but not like over the top. Like, I don't know, like how do I say it? You know how when like rich old guys have like these super attractive young girlfriends, and like they dress like, I don't want to say high end, but like the way they dress is like classy, and it just looks like they have like money. I wanted her to dress in some sort of way like that, not like super super classy or anything, but just like, you know, she's a young person with means, basically. And I feel like this is a simple outfit that does good with the heels, making it look a little bit more classier. And she's got the dump truck in the back. But I think she looks great. Great, man. I wish I looked like this. She looks amazing. Um, yeah. I think I was trying to look for nails to put on her and bracelets and stuff. I wanted to give her accessories, but I didn't want it to be like over the top. And as you guys see, I have way too much stuff in cast. Like sometimes when I click on certain things and stuff's not there as soon as I click on it, it's because I have so much stuff in cast that it takes a second for it to load. I like that very first hair on her, but I don't know what that glitch was in the front. This one I felt like framed her face well, but I didn't like the way it made her face look. It made her face look a little too chubby to me. And nothing's wrong with a chubby face. I actually have a lot of Sims with chubby faces. It's that chubby faces look cuter than slim. Like they make you look more cute than slimmer faces. And I didn't want her to look cute. I didn't want her to look like young in that way. I wanted her to look like, yes, she's young, but she's clearly an adult. So it's a wonder too how much just like moving the eyes down, because I couldn't figure out like what would change because I kept tweaking the face because it just wasn't seeming right to me. And I realized there was like a huge change when I just moved her eyes down. I didn't realize Don's eyes were so far up on his head, like a giraffe. Like, but yeah, just fixing that, fixing her chin, giving a little, like, she has a chin, but like fixing the side profile of it. And then I had to give her one in the first place because you know Sims have this tendency to have no chin syndrome. Um, I think she looks really pretty. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I couldn't stop messing with her face though. Uh, so let's see all the chin options. I really liked this ponytail. It was so pretty on her. But like when I imagined her, I didn't imagine her with her hair up. I imagined it down. And makeup wise, I just imagined something like, I was thinking nude at first, but then I was thinking maybe more red to match the red of her shirt, or even like a little bit of brown or a blend. So it would go more together naturally. I didn't want her to have anything that was super shiny or stick out or anything. And I like the white waterline it has at the bottom. It makes her eyes look a little bigger. Um, yeah, finally fixed that chin. See, like right there, it took a second for all the chins to show up. Too much stuff in cast. Like, you guys, I don't even want to tell you how big my mods folder is. I definitely don't want to tell you how big it is. Just cast items. Tweaking the eyebrows just a little bit more. Just a little. And the nose, I think here was when I finally like was satisfied with how her face was looking, because like no matter what I did before, it just was not satisfying me. And I think I thought I gave her dimples by accident, because when you look at her cheeks, but I like kept messing with her cheeks too to try and make them go away because I have a dimple slider. But when I was looking at it, no, it might just be the skin I have on her. That's why. But I ended up finding a hair that was perfect. This one right here, I haven't used it yet. I've had it in my game for a little bit, but I haven't used it at all, and I think it looks perfect. It made me think of how I imagined her hair being down, so I love it. I can see that she's gonna be like my favorite sim with all the new gender bends I'm about to do for this Frankensave, and what I'm calling it. She's just gonna be my favorite. I see it already. His name is now Dion Lovato, and I took all his traits and pretty much flipped the opposite, or maybe how I interpreted the opposite of them to be, and those are new traits. And yeah, here are the pictures of male Dawn to female Dion, and like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.